Oops. Hey. Oh well. 20 degrees and falling. It's 24C here right now. It's got to be in the 70s somewhere. Oh, 80s. Oh, Jerry. And roosters. Yeah. I do that noise, and I hear people go, "Mommy, what is that?" Oh boy, got a fan blowing on, rotating. I have to wait till the wife comes up here before I change it because I got like this. My son's got this little table. It's like breakfast in bed kind of thing. So I'm doing a Ronald this morning. Okay, okay. Oopa, oopa. There's something I'm missing here. Sure the hell don't know what it is. My son's looking for his mother's phone. First thing in the morning. Let's see. Fucking A. There's some construction going on in the. Not yet, Jerry. Not yet. Not yet. I in the Philippines here, and it's a little bit different. Once I get it all going, but I'll let you know. Oh my God! Ever since I woke up, my video that I started to do last night is at 70%. When I woke up, it was woke up at 6:30. No, 6. It was 39%. So all is not lost here. All right, let's get on here. There we go. Me and the friend, me and the friend with the hammer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course I am. I keep thinking it's July when I'm talking, but it's what, February. Lord, there's something I'm missing here, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, roosters are up and so are the hammers. Ay, ay, ay. figured this thing fucked it up somehow. Oh, God. There he is, Lithuanian, yeah. That's right there. I don't think this cruising the crap. I forgot how this works. It's been a couple of weeks and I totally forgot. Ay, ay, ay. I'll F this up. I'll get that mosquito sooner or later. Nah, I don't touch that red horse. Right there. You know, man, dude, I'm drawing blanks here. Holy crap. Eesh. They don't even have my favorite, San Mig Light. They just got regular. Finding San Mig Light and Mountain Dew it's quite the task here. Either people drink it up real fast or they just are slow and filling an order, you know. Yeah, that's my son, Mateo. Yeah, it's my boy. Yeah, he gets his looks from his mama, that's for sure. I think those eyes ought to be able to get him a couple of. Oh, here we go. Let me try this. Oh, shit. Oh, bitch. All right. What I want. Don't mess around the tray there, okay? No. It's try to find something else to do. Okay. Oh, fudge, man. Do. Okay. What the hell, man? Ay. It's like double. No, I'm not losing. Well, I don't know. Maybe a little. Still got that jello mold shaking for a tummy here. Why can't I get that freaking? I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong here. Yeah. Right. can get the regulars. I got a video loading on another screen, so I'm real hesitant about what I'm doing here. I don't want to screw it up. Yeah, 7:43. Yep. A.M. Here we go.
Hey, does it work over there?
Does it work? Barely.
StreamYard
got
actually
Wi-
works. Very good.
Yeah. I was on. I did a couple practice things a couple days ago, and the voice kind of roboted. Before everybody and brother is on Wi-Fi here, I got my own. It's usually between 3 and 4 bars out of 5.
Hey,
So,
Tio, ¿cómo está?
Answer him. Hey, loud so he can hear you.
Mabuti Kao?
You gonna talk or what?
Mabuti ka ba?
Talk. Isaiah, yeah. Let's speak. Answer.
Masaya is happy. Masaya.
You happy? Tell him.
Masaya ka ba?
Oh my God. Can't tell you the nightmare with freaking what they call pizza around here. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, don't.
If you had a
Those days are gone.
oh my oh Lord, I even went to Shakey's, and last time I was here, it was just like eating it, back in America. And I don't know what they did now, man. It's funky as fuck, and then they give you this. Oh, don't forget your hot sauce. You don't put hot sauce in a fucking pizza. You kidding? Shit. If they had an Italian guy from Italy over here, man.
Hey,
Hello, brother.
Hello.
Ronnie.
Hello.
How
Are you at
doing?
Tranquility? What do you call it? Tranquilogist or whatever. You have Mickey Mouse there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ventriloquist, yeah.
How you feeling, Gare?
Same shit. They found out what it is, they say. But, so that's good news. The bad news is that there is no easy fix. So it's like the glass half full.
Is it
So
vertigo?
What?
Is it vertigo?
No. It's something called PPPD. And they took shitloads of tests. So when I finally got the proper appointment at the ENT, and the pressure in one ear is higher than in the other ear, and it just happened out of the blue, and that is causing the whole imbalance. And because I have all this tittering and everything as well, it puts the body or brain into a fight and flight mode consistently. That's why I get more and more tired during the day, more and more out of balance during the day, harder to concentrate and everything. You get hypersensitive. So I'm going to go back on the 21st, and they're going to show me a lot of exercises I have to do at home. So because the brain understands this new physiological fight in my body, I have to retrain the brain to understand this imbalance, so to speak. So it's almost like when you have a hip replacement or knee replacement or whatever, you have to go to a physiotherapist to train yourself up slowly.
Yeah.
So now I need to get exercises to train my brain to understand this imbalance, and could be a long journey, and you never know if it's ever gonna be
Oh man,
perfect again.
yeah, you're at the mercy of what the brand wants to do anyway. You know, I mean, I got the balance issue too, but lately I've been, you know, if I got something like blue on a black background, so I don't see it. Oh, there's
Yeah,
Mr. Mick.
so why I get hypersensitive and have all these dreams lately in the past 3-4 months is because I get so mentally tired because the brain thinks there is something wrong and it puts you in a fight and flight mode. I get hypersensitive to everything, and so good news that they have found out what it is. Bad news is there is no easy fix.
No, never is with the brain. Never. That's the
Exactly.
hardest. That's the hardest thing to get right, even if you do get right, because chances are you'll be the way you are the rest of your life, and that in itself is pretty depressing. For me, it is anyway. You know,
Well,
it's not a pro.
I asked them what is the prognosis and whatever, and they said it's completely individual. Some people can manage to retrain the brain and be perfect again. Other people will never be the same. So it depends a bit on your age. And older you are, the more difficult it is to retrain the brain and so forth. So they couldn't give me any prognosis.
So what
The mind is a very strange and powerful thing. I suppose, if you will it, it'll happen. But that's all you can do. You know,
So
if you're
are
not,
these
if you're positive, if you're positive all the time, I think you'll get a lot more response as to what you're trying to do as if you weren't. You know, it's easier said than done, but
are they mental exercises, visual exercises?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's Kiko. So I'm going to some mental training exercises on the 21st. They call it for like a brain physiotherapist, which is gonna show me a lot of mental exercises on the 21st of February, which I then have to go and do at home. So it becomes like, okay, this is the manual, this is what you should do, and now it's up to you, how well you can stick to the program and do it by yourself, kind of shit.
So are you still working? Are you taking a break from that, or what?
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm thank God. I'm
Jamie,
doing training.
Jamie says hi. Gear?
I'm
Jamie says hi.
Hi, and hi. Oh, Christian is here as well. I didn't see that. Hi, Christian.
Yeah, I tried to say breaker, but no one here. Yeah,
No, we can hear you now. We didn't hear you before.
Yeah, no, I tried to butt in, but you and Tony can talk for hours. So.
Oh, sorry. We just.
Boy, shit.
Hello, guy, Tony.
Come on. Hey.
Amy.
Hello, Christian.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie.
Today, right now, it's 24C with rain coming. 24C is what 80 something.
Well,
It's
Tony,
really strange being on. Huh?
We had an ice and sleet storm last night. Couldn't even open the doors of my vehicle this morning. They were frozen shut.
Oh.
But it's going to go down to 11 overnight tonight.
Well,
I see. It's terrible. I mean, all the accidents, Kiko, in the States, and it's almost going all the way down to Texas.
Yeah,
they were affected. Texas, was it? Northern Texas. Yeah. Northern Texas was affected.
So damn, guys, I had Kansas to win, and I had 49ers to win, and I lost both. Fuck.
You know, you know what sucks here is the Packers beat all the teams in the playoffs, all of them, and then
I mean, you
they
know
blow it at home.
how the Packers lost that. I mean, I have to say though that the quarterfinals and the semifinals and the finals in AFC and NFC, I mean, it's some of the best matches I've seen. It all went down to the last seconds, and with just like a field goal, and then in the other one it went to extra time, and I mean, it was the best matches I've seen of American football ever when it comes to how close it was.
I'm not surprised about Cincinnati because I've seen them play, and they're very, very good. And the quarterback they got out of the draft, last year, the year before, this guy's the best, Joe Burrow. Second guy's with San Diego, but the guy's got his shit together, and they're going to be pretty good for a long time to come.
Well, I hope that they're gonna beat the Rams because Cincinnati has never. It's only one of 3 Super Bowl franchises who has never won the Super Bowl. So it'd be fantastic if Cincinnati could manage to beat the Rams.
Who won the United game? Matt.
Ha! United lost on penalties at home to Middlesbrough. They are fucking knocked out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Who is this? My favorite YouTuber. Who's that?
Oh, that's John Baker.
Oh, is it Baker?
How you doing, John?
Hey,
John's
John.
living the life, ain't he?
Yeah, he's in
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield.
I like. He had a live stream once. Well, we had a live stream. We had his house on it. Nice house, very, very nice. Nice, quiet neighborhood. There's a very peaceful feeling in Southern California when you're, albeit that house is sitting on what used to be a lake bed or an ocean.
Hey, John.
But,
I wonder if Baconator has started to pack his bags now and is on the way to Naga soon because.
I think I asked him, but I had no response. So.
Well, he's going to Mexico and Colombia all the time because he couldn't go to the Philippines and he has to go waiting for you there. So I bet he's getting ready now soon after the 10th.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. One of my wife's friends here, her and her husband, they lost their electricity due to the power outage, with ice storms.
Mm-hmm.
And the power company told them it's going to be a couple of days.
Shit.
And I told them, well, hey, I said, I know they don't have much money. I said, I'll put you up in a hotel for a couple of nights, just to keep warm.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm shy. I don't want to accept it. I'm like, it's common sense. It's going to get down to single digits overnight, It's not like a brown out in the Philippines where you can survive,
The bitch about that sleet and everything, it people don't realize it, but when it's on a wire like that, it's quite a bit of weight.
Oh yeah, and the weight's on the trees, and then the trees fall on the power lines, So
yeah. Well, hopefully none fall in my house while I'm gone, because there's one tree the branch cut loose, but because the bark twists, it's like my God, that's. Have you ever cut a tree and you hear that those strands snapping? Get the hell out of the way because something's about to slap you in the face,
Yeah, that was the worst kind when it rains, and then it freezes, and then you get sleet.
Yeah,
that's why the car door was very difficult to open this morning.
This is a very strange feeling for me at this time of the year to be. In 80-degree weather and it's February, it's
right.
I love it. I love it. I made the mistake. I went to when I got my stamp, my visa was good from a specific date to date. So I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I'm thinking, oh, I got to go to what do you call it, immigration already. So I go there, and the lady says, no, you're good till like the 10th of March, and I had forgotten, that visa. I had that specific time period to use it,
And then, didn't you
So
say you got to renew in March for 60 more days for what,
no.
$160
For
you said?
you know what it is? The first time I was here and I extended, albeit I think it was a month. It was $75, I think. It's $163 now for 2 months.
For 2 months.
So I got to book a flight June in May or June, you know. And when I go there in March, I mean, March, I'm going to ask her, what is it for 1 month? Because I'm not going to pay another 163 to stay here 30
Just
days.
2 or 3 weeks, yeah, or less.
Yeah, but
right.
can't you can do intervals of 1 month, 2 months, or 6 months.
I think so.
Tony, is that renewing a
I'm
tourist
just
visa, or is that a spousal type thing?
no.
When you're on
Mine
now.
is a 9A. Mine is a 9A. When I came in, now it would be considered tourists, but my 9A it covers business people, and in my case, because I have a spouse here.
So how was the flight from Manila to down to Butuan when you finally left Manila? Was that all right?
That was the only time that I didn't have to sign something or show somebody something. And somebody at Manila Airport stole 2 pairs of my shorts and a T-shirt I had because I had my dirty laundry at the bottom of the suitcase. Hey. It was quite the ordeal, and now I could have flown over here for nothing more than the cost of a tourist passport. $30, or you get one free. Here's 30 days.
Aren't they changing the rules now? They're not going to require quarantining, so
no
quarantine over $1,000, right?
There is, but for specific reasons. It is very it's a day-to-day thing here, so I get tired. I don't even look at some of these YouTube stations anymore because they got your head spinning. But all I can say is that health pass is a must, and I don't know. I have a sister-in-law that knows as a friend, and that could tell me, but I had to get, and I didn't have it. It's called an S pass. That S pass, if you want to fly from Manila to any other part of the Philippines, you have to have that because that then they know where you are. You go to the barangay captain, they go to the municipal to get it. I had no idea about it. Neither did my wife. She wasn't told. So I don't know whether that one is still the same or it's been eliminated.
So what did they charge for
if
that?
It hasn't been. No, that was my God. It wasn't nothing. It was part of the requirement when I got that letter, of invite from my wife to the consulate in Chicago. I don't think there was any cost in that one. I can't recall. But an antigen test here is $7. The PCR is 51, and in Chicago it's 163.
Apparently, as long as you are double vaccinated, after the 10th, you don't need quarantine.
Even if you're half gear, even if you've taken the Pfizer and you've only taken the first part of it, that's good. That's okay. All you need. Yeah.
I thought that was only with Johnson. Johnson is only one shot.
Yeah. I had Moderna and I had 2 separate shots, but and they're not. You, if you had Moderna on the first two and you wanted a booster of Pfizer, that's okay. But
I had the
the
other way
problem with
around. I had two Pfizers, and then they gave me the booster shot with the Moderna.
yeah, I had Moderna, and I swear to God, I had chest pains like a heart attack. I ain't
Well,
messing with that shit no
I
more.
was fine with both. I was fine with Pfizer, and I
The,
was exactly the same with Moderna.
I must have some sort of underlying condition that made me feel like that. Because I asked my cardiologist and I asked the guy, the pharmacist at Walgreens, and they were both miffed by that.
Yeah, because
So,
that's strange. Because both Moderna and Pfizer is same structural
my,
vaccine. It's quite
my mother had it. My mother had it, no problem. My son had it, no problem.
It's strange though because they say that you shouldn't mix Pfizer and Moderna
Hey,
the English one because that's completely different. But my son, he had the English one twice first, and then they gave him a Pfizer as the booster shot.
That's all. Yeah, I think they're finding their way through the dark with all this anyway, and I think they finally come to the realization that this is not going to go away. Just like the Spanish flu never went, just like SARS never went, and the strong survive. That's all. That's all you can do.
Listen,
You know.
England is completely opened up now for everything, and they come to the
Yeah.
conclusion that we
Yeah.
have like 100,000 plus infections every day, but the hospitalization goes down because there was so much vaccination. There is the death toll is going down, so they cannot look at the amount of anymore. They look at completely different things now, which they should have done from the start.
Yes, exactly. I mean, from the start, I would have just had this PCR test. It's that they got a good gig going on with that stuff. And if you're positive, you can't go. If you're not, then you go. I mean, what more? You can't corral the entire world population and have them succumb to your freaking whatever you want. It just people have barked enough, and I think finally they're changing their tune because.
You know, I watched the news today, Tony, and surprise,
Mm.
surprise, there are 50,000 less detected cancer cases in the UK during the pandemic than it was prior to it because nobody was allowed to go and see doctors. So now there is 50,000 people plus that probably they could have caught the cancer early enough, which at some point will die from it because they didn't detect that they had early stage cancer. Fucking bollocks.
Yeah. Now, so now we're gonna turn. In the beginning they liked that tally, that ticker fucking over, and the higher they were trying to. The media was probably hoping it would surpass the Spanish flu. But listen, man. Anybody out there that's listening, or anybody here that's gonna fly here, if you're not vaccinated, you got to do the 10-day quarantine thing. I think, as of run, who knows? But call the airline you're flying to see what they require, because I only flew ANA and they required a PCR test coming from America. Over here, antigen test will do. And I keep telling these people with these YouTube channels that are, this clickbait crap and what's the new this, the new that, and I keep telling them check out and see if that S pass is still in play, because if it is, and you're in Manila and you want to fly down to like Davao, you're fucked. You ain't getting on that plane. Period. So uh, do your own stuff, man. I'm telling you, anybody out there that's thinking of it. Now Christian can go. You can fly over to Luzon now, Christian.
I think I'll wait.
You're gonna wait a little while. You don't have to have that vax no more, do you?
I have
Well,
no
you
clue.
know
I
what?
haven't checked.
Things are changing for the better, I think. I mean, you know, I'm not wishing anything upon anybody, ill will or nothing, but just the world's got to
You might
go on, just like it always.
Christian, you might as well wait for a couple of 3 months, 4 months to see how it pans out, and at least to after the election has been down there as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
need if I go from here, I need to cancel my apartment here. That takes 3 months anyway, so I don't think I'm going anywhere before October, November, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they've unzipped their fly on this thing now, so I don't think there is any going back to the way it was. You would upset every freaking. Yeah.
The next big thing now gonna be they're gonna start to try to battle the high energy prices, the inflation, and all this shit. On the other hand, so prior to the COVID, there was the waiting list for non-elective surgeries and so forth in the UK was only 250,000, and they were guaranteed within 6 months. Now the waiting list is 6 fucking million. And they think it's going to take 10 years to be able to even catch up with fairly urgently needed elective surgeries for knee surgeries, hip surgeries, everything who does people invalid, which could be fixed and get them back into the workforce again. It's fucking
just
terrible.
No bread. I am going to call I'm going to call the back doctor up when I get there. They never did call me back, but I never did inquire again about it. But my back, my leg gets numb no matter what I'm doing here, so that's not good. But I guess it was they needed a general surgeon to open me up and close me. I don't understand why the other guy can't do that.
So Tony, how long all the medication that you get fairly inexpensively in America and so forth. How many months do you have with you for? 2 or 3 months? And have you checked that you can get all of that, all of it in the Philippines when you run out? And then what the cost of that will be? Because that's going to be pretty high, I guess.
I haven't gone out and I got my sheets from the Optimum RX where I get my medications from. So I'm going to go around and see if any of these meds I can get without a doctor's script, prescription. So my son mailed some of my meds to me last week. So I'm still good because I get them in a 3-month supply. So I'll probably next week sometime I'll probably go out and go to the pharmacy and ask them some questions, and then go on to the hospital wherever I can get, cardiologist and a regular doctor for everything else.
So what's the hospital situation like in Butuan? Is there any proper hospitals there?
Oh, Butuan has a doctor's college.
They have doctor's hospital. I think that's Doctor's Kiko, isn't it? If you got a little money, you can go to that one. You go to the general one. They got you laid out in this room like victims of a hurricane, and in the gymnasium with these cots, one next to the other, all the way down.
I don't know if you guys have been watching and followed Sunshine Shoulders up in San Carlo, which is just like 4 hours, 5 hours north of, or 4 hours from Dumaguete. And his friend, Moonshine Shoulders, only 62-year-old, He fucking died about 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago of a heart attack. They went to the hospital from San Carlos down to Dumaguete first, and they didn't know how to deal with a heart attack. They just put a fucking bunch of nitroglycerin into him. So he had to get himself all the way over to Cebu. And by the time he got to the proper hospital in Cebu, he was so far gone that he died 2 days later.
I don't know.
It just tells me that if I was going to go to the Philippines, I need to be in an area where there is proper cardiologist hospitals like in Manila or Cebu or Davao, and not any other bullshit places.
Yeah, there are subdivisions near those hospitals where you could get there, quickly. But I don't know. Some hospitals have a they're the best heart hospital. I don't know about this one here. I know in Cebu they got one, and in Makati they got a good one.
If this had happened to Moonshine Shoulders when he was in Cebu or in Manila, he would have survived. Clearly survived, because none of these other hospitals could do the angiogram and all this bullshit and put stents in, and that's why he died, because he had to fucking get it out from San Carlos and all the way to Cebu.
Well, you know what? With him, he's probably eaten all his life some greasy ass chicken and all that other artery hardening food, And who knows? I mean, God, I had an ex-brother-in-law had a heart attack 2 days after my daughter's wedding. I didn't think anything was wrong with him either.
Yeah, I think the only access to high-tech medical equipment is going to be in the very large cities, like Manila, Cebu, Davao. That's about it.
Kiko, what do you know of? I think it's Doctors Hospital here, the one that you can go to if it's not the public one.
Well, I know they have a
what do you know of
in Butuan where they train doctors.
Yeah, well,
they might need
if you don't have any money here,
if you want to go get it cheaper.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter if they have good doctors if they don't have the equipment.
Right, the high tech stuff.
Yeah.
If they don't have the high tech, if they don't have the high tech stuff, so they can actually put in the stents and do an angio and all that shit. It doesn't really matter how well that cardiologist is trained.
Well, now that you fellas are talking about that, when I do go there, I'm going to inquire about that. I went and visited my land over here, and hey, brother, I got a brother-in-law, sister-in-law about 8 minutes walk away. If we decide to go that route, we're going to go out to the province here. What would be the country for me? Either Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. But reception out there is, you got a better chance of having smoke signals than you do of getting internet.
Tony, it'd be very, very interesting, nice, if you made a few walkabout videos around your neighborhood there, like you used to do back in America, just to see get a feeling for how your neighborhood and everything is there in Butuan.
I've made about 6 of them, and I was lazy to get around to it, and I got one loading right now, and I think I started at 5 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and when I woke up this morning, it was like 39, and now it's at 92%. So the Wi-Fi I got, if I can get that fourth bar signal on there, I'm good.
And when you were,
but I'll be doing that.
How long did it take to upload?
Oh shit, man! At home, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe, depending. Everybody over here survived. They live on Wi-Fi, man. So,
But Tony, you must be like when you felt prior to leaving over the past couple of 3, 4, 5 months when I have known you, and since you know I finally have arrived there, it must have done a heck of a lot of good to your mental state and everything, being with your son again, wife, and everything.
Yeah, man. I can't even describe that. The only thing that sucks about it is I got to go home at least one more time. And oh my God, my one of my sister-in-laws made a video. I did I send that to you on You're on Messenger, aren't you, dear?
No.
Kiko, maybe you could send them over. Share that video of when I got here. They had a welcome home thing for me, and they got me my favorite two dishes I eat a lot of are pizza and spaghetti.
Oh, the one you sent me was only about 15 seconds long.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I don't know how I can get that on YouTube. I haven't really been thinking YouTube since I've been here. So, but I know you can share it to somebody because I shared it with you.
Well, he doesn't.
So if you have,
I got WhatsApp. Okay. I have WhatsApp, Kiko.
I don't have that.
You don't use WhatsApp?
Here's what I can do. Here's what I can do for you now, Gear. I'll look it up on here, and then I'll play it. I don't know how good the camera will show it, but I'll go to somebody I sent it to.
Your video.
Yeah, she did it with I don't know what. Here, but,
no, your video right now looking at you is pretty fuzzy.
It's pretty what?
Fuzzy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's.
I got some good. I got some good Wi-Fi. That's because I got a video loading on another page.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, your picture is quite funny.
Well, you know what? For $12 a month for the Wi-Fi I got, you can't beat it.
No, I mean this
good, but your picture is freezing up sometimes.
The StreamYard is working fine.
Well, okay, I got 3 pages open because I got the YouTube one for this, live stream and the StreamYard and the video loading here. I'll get it up here in a second here. I don't know who all I sent it to. I'm having such a hard time finding this shit. I go to Christians.
Maybe Christian has
nice to see all that.
You can share it on. Christian has my Telegram, so you can share it on Telegram.
Yeah, Christian.
Let me see. I got on somebody's, man. Little bitch. It's just so freaking hard to find this. I think Christian and I think we talked too much because I had to go back way too far.
Michael has a doctor appointment, so who knows how long he'll have to wait in a queue.
Yeah. Well, I had an uncle when they went to HMOs here in America. I had an uncle that was in the waiting room. They thought he had asthma. He died of a heart attack right there.
In the waiting room.
There we go. Yeah, and he worked at Briggs and Stratton, and they were like on strike. They made the lawnmower motors amongst other things. They were on strike almost every freaking contract. He weathered that storm. He had 6 boys. The wife left him. It was all such a messed up life for him, and those kids too. Because I only got 2. I probably got 3 out of 6 that are worth of shit. The rest of them are. Here it is. Okay, I'll try to play this. I don't know if you can see that. There you go.
Was that when you first came in from the
Yeah.
airport, huh?
Funny. No, that was when you first got back down to Butuan, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I first got the boot one, yeah. I had to control myself a little bit because I don't like showing emotion in front of people. Period. But oh my goodness, I almost lost it a couple times.
Yeah, that's easy.
It is. It's that makes you realize that yeah,
Yeah, that's
how
the
much
best moments.
how much
That's
more.
the best in life.
Yeah, you know what? The birth of our children that we have is like the best thing that'll ever happen to you ever. It trumps the first love of your life, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
So is his English picking up again now since you are down there? So now you are obviously speaking English with him all the time. So is he getting back into his English again more?
who? My son?
Your son, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he does it. My wife talks to him in their language. He knows. He translates sometimes for his cousins. You know. He'll tell you what a word means in Tagalog or Korean or whatever. I don't think he can speak it, but he understands what it is. Don't you? hmm It was it was quite the event when I got here. I've been waiting a long time,
Oh, yeah.
and oh my goodness,
How long
I
was
almost
it,
feel like
Tony? Almost 3 years,
yeah, through 2.5,
2.5. Yeah.
2.5. I couldn't wait anymore, and just my luck, I come over here, and now
Now they changed the rules, and you
you can
didn't
get
have to
over here
spend a
for
grand on a
yeah,
quarantine hotel.
yeah. So it cost me nearly $3,000. And man, I don't even want to get started on that shit. I'll
Yeah.
just
That was bad
But
timing.
on,
that
but on the other hand, you got there about
It-
6 weeks earlier. So
yeah, it everything I experienced um, could save somebody else a lot of bullshit, and stress and all that stuff.
When did you
It
end
is
up rolling into Manila? January 10th, was it, or 11th?
11th, the night of the
Yeah.
11th.
No,
okay.
February 10th. They're going to change
They-
the rules one month later.
Yeah,
you bought yourself a month for $3,000, Tony.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Well, it's priceless, so it's well
That's
worth
right.
it.
yeah, yeah. I can't get that, but I don't even really. I just think it's the process of doing everything that's aggravating. It's all these people saying that this is the way it is and that's the way it is, and they're missing it. They're missing a lot of it because I can tell them firsthand. I don't care what they see on a government website. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, man. There's a little more to getting here than what you hear from
Hey, by the way,
YouTube channels.
Tony, did you ever meet JB in Manila?
Yep,
You
I
did.
did.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I
I never saw anything online on your channel or her channel from it, so I thought that you maybe never met her.
no, that was. I think Gary was more interested in that than anybody else.
Gary?
Gary. Yeah, if there's some skin involved, he wants in. Yeah, it was just my God. I had a brother-in-law come down here from Cavite, and when I was in Manila or Pasay, I should say, and we went down to the we went down to Manila Bay and we drank San Miguel's all afternoon. It was time to go when the sun was ready to disappear because it got hotter than hell where we were sitting.
The last time he was on a live stream, I asked him, I said, well, Gary, you got your plane ticket now? Like, oh, no, I don't know when I'm going to go. So,
yeah. Well, you know what, Gary? Yeah, Gary, this is the opportunity we've all been waiting for.
You mean, sorry. You mean Gary, Papa Gary. Oh,
yeah, Gary. Our Gary,
and now it's like dental and this and that and everything. So I'm wondering that how serious he was in the first place of actually going there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's probably got more money than he lets on to be, you know, because the way he lives.
I tell you what,
he's got to be.
If I'm 72, I ain't waiting another week, you know.
Oh, no doubt, man. Oh. Yeah, Kiko, you heard on a live stream the other day, wasn't it, when everybody said, so Gary, now we started to pack or whatever, and then now there is like, oh no.
I'm waiting for dental implants and this and that. And we're saying, do you realize how cheap dental is over there, Gary?
He could have done that last year, couldn't he? Anyway.
He'll probably pay more on his copay here than he would for the whole thing over there.
Yeah. Anyway, good on him.
Yeah, good on him. Do what you want. I believe in freedom. So.
Exactly.
But it's great to be here. I gotta tell you, I rode on the way here. I was on a, what was that, 787? The seats in that thing suck so bad for a new airplane. Everything shakes and it's loose and it's Harold, I could not get comfortable enough with my back and wearing that stupid mask.
787 or 777?
Wasn't it? It must have been a 777 they flew you on, wasn't it?
I flew both of them. From Chicago to Narita was a 777 or I think it was. Yeah, it was a 777. And from Narita to Manila was a 787. That 777 was better. That 777 was a better. The seats. These ones in the 787 were like sitting on a wooden bench, you know.
The 777. The 777s are really good planes.
They could have literally, when I was on that the 787 has 3 seats on each, you know, by the window and in the middle. And the 777 has 4 with 3 on each side. And I was in the middle row. So there was a person, sometimes there were 2 people per 4 seats, you know, sometimes, most of the time there's only 1. And certainly by the window, there was 1, never 2. And they could have fit us all up in first class. That's how few people there were.
You can say what you want, but you know, I was always, all the long distance flying around the world I've been doing, every time I knew I was on a 747, I felt really comfortable. Those workhorses, man, fucking great planes, you know. I love the 747.
My favorite for me is the 737. United still flies them. Etihad, I looked at a flight on the way back, and they fly the opposite direction. They go to Dubai, from Dubai to Chicago, with a couple-hour layover here and there.
737's a short distance. You can't fly.
Not a 737. That doesn't have that distance.
No, 737 can barely go from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Yeah.
I took
barely. I don't
my
know if
first
they use them.
my first trip here. I flew on United, and that's the kind of plane I flew on. 747, 747.
The 747 is awesome.
Yeah,
I think they had
747 is huge, but the 737 is the small,
Yeah.
short jump from one place.
What the
I
hell
don't
did
think
they
they
have?
go over 5 or 6 hours.
Exactly.
I think I was. I think it was 757 and 747 last time. But I had booked a flight, and United canceled it from. It was this time it was Chicago. It usually stops in San Francisco to Hawaii and down to Guam, Manila, because the price was right. Back then I smoked, so I'd look at that door going, "Oh man, I can't even get outside,"
We also have
But,
the Boeing, the Dreamliner as well. I mean, Norwegian and stuff. They used to do long distance flights with the Dreamliner. There was a lot of problems with that, but it's pretty smooth.
That 787, was that the 777 had you could watch. They had all kinds of great movies on there. You didn't have to pay for them, man. They had a lot, and electronics was good, But on that 787, it reminded me the cheap looking, not a phone, but like a handheld keyboard kind of thing. It was cheap, and it was garbage. The one on mine in front of me didn't even work, and it reminded me of the electronics of the 80s.
I think
Just a shitty.
both round trips I've had to the Philippines have been 747.
Yeah, and now also Kiko. Lately, another great airplane. And I don't know if you have been on it before, but you've been on the Airbus 380.
No, never.
Yeah, that's even bigger than the 747. But the Airbus 380 is like awesome.
That's what they fly. If you take the Dubai flight from here, that's the one that they use.
Yeah, that's the long haul.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what what makes that trip a long way from here, from Manila to Dubai and then Chicago, is do have 2.5 to 3 hour layovers. But sometimes I don't mind getting off of there and getting a chance to stretch my legs, so to speak. I just I got what I got for money, so whatever I have to do, I have to do. I'm not crazy about it, but that's
Like
787.
every time I flew from Europe to like Sydney, even if I could get a direct flight, somebody has
Echo.
You're Dennis the Menace.
Hey Dennis.
That's
Ronald, your echo is on.
I don't know why.
Well, we got an electronics expert here to help you.
Hello.
Hello.
He muted himself.
I have terrible echo. I can hear.
What echo? What's up, fellas?
All is beautiful here.
There's the echo, yeah.
It's supposed to be.
echo, yeah.
And after the professor come on, it's the echo everywhere.
What, Dennis? What's with this head? What's with this head to me, man? And Ola to the Mist Man.
The Baconator. What's going on?
Hey,
Let's
Dennis.
see.
Hey, Dennis.
You got echo still?
Yeah, terrible.
No,
Yeah.
now
Yes.
you do.
No, Ronald.
No,
I got Ronald muted.
Ronald muted.
Is the mustache back?
Maybe you got on. Maybe you got on StreamYard twice or something.
Yeah, no, it's
Or,
fine.
It's
Okay.
okay now.
How's things there?
No, it's
How's
not.
things there? No, it's not.
You spoke too soon. Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon.
It gotta be StreamYard doing this shit because I only got one open. You know what I mean?
What is it? Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, be
Dennis,
warm,
is it
man.
nice and warm
Hey,
out
Dennis,
where you're
it's
at there?
nice and warm out where you're at there.
no, we got a
Where's
flood
he at?
alert here.
Mexico?
We got a flood alert here.
No, he's up in Alberta.
Oh hell, yes, a heat wave. I couldn't make it to Christian's what do you call it? Radio
Roxy
Roxy.
Radio.
I'm out all
Radio.
I'm out all morning with Levon trying to fix his internet to his Wi-Fi enabled TV. He don't even know the bloody password to the thing. Then he unplugs the router. Then he's wondering why it ain't coming up.
So,
Then we had to take him shopping.
So,
was it Mission Impossible, or did you get it?
impossible, or did you get it?
Oh, mission's possible.
Hey,
I'm
you know what?
somewhat of an electrician,
Hey,
too.
you know what?
I don't know what it is, but my
I don't know
video,
what it is, but my
100%
video,
it finished.
100%, it finished.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Jeez.
All right, boys, where you getting the echo from?
The echo came when you came up. The echo came when you came up.
In case you didn't hear it the first
No,
time,
that-
In case you didn't hear it the first time, you'll hear it again.
It wasn't that I didn't hear the echo. What it was I got Darrow's live stream open. Oh, just talking about Levon. Here you go again.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mission Impossible.
Just
Mission Impossible.
What up, Levon?
try to mute Ronald and see if it's still there.
I will. Here, he's muted right now.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, now it's gone.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. Let's Sesame Street, count on our fingers and stuff.
Hey, but guys, the funny part was that when all of us speaking, I could get echo like crazy. When Ronald was talking, then there was no echo for some
Correct.
fucking reason.
Correct, yeah. Hey,
It's weird.
Dennis, we're going to have minus 15 overnight here tonight, Celsius. Which was probably just a normal winter day in Norway, right? Year, Christian?
Yeah, that's not normal in Norway. Minus 20, minus 30. Yeah. Christian is used to that. I'm not used to it anymore.
There's no minus nothing here.
There's just minus pizza and minus internet connection.
Out of stock, sir.
I am if we get to go to the province, the country, I'm gonna make a video, but
Ah,
it'll probably be a while before that gets posted. But where my mother-in-law's house is now, mind you, this is not the Western world type house. So, but the view she has where her house is, you're gonna pay $1 million plus in America for it.
Hey, Tony, what do you know the name of the town where this is going to be? Where her mother?
Abonga,
Huh?
Abonga.
How do you spell it? ABONGA?
JABONA, something like that.
Yeah.
If you phonetically, you would ha like HA AH bong BONG.
Yeah.
God.
My wife just said she knows where it's at.
Yeah. Now over there, the only thing about
the only thing about
Wabunga.
the only thing about it over there is it's more of a fishing village, but they put in a hydroelectric plant uh, up the lake. And matter of fact, Ronald, I was looking at that on the map, and San Francisco over there is on the west side of on the way up when you go to Surigao from here.
That would be the east side, wouldn't it?
No, it's the west.
no, it's the west.
It's
I don't see how this
it's-
west.
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I look on the map. Look on the map, and I remember that French guy that took. I don't know if he married that short little thing where he had that little restaurant, but you know that poor girl. He's got her. He's got her drinking all the time and doing whatever else they do. I don't know.
Tony,
I think the guy's a rotten human being. You know.
that lake that you're talking about is called Lake Mayanit.
Yeah,
Mayanit
Maniti or
means hot.
Mat.
Mayanit
Yeah.
means hot. So
Abonga is
hot
pretty
lake.
much where the tributaries come into it. It starts there and goes.
How far is that from Butuan, Tony?
Hour and 40 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
It's the only thing. It's such a. They used to have an underground spring that you'd get this cold ass. That's not happening anymore there. It's very peaceful, very peaceful.
So what's
You
the
can have-
situation, Tony? What's the situation around your hood and your house there and stuff when it comes to mosquitoes?
Oh, well, have a mosquito net, man. These houses that don't have air, like we're in a squatter area, they don't have central air here. But you could rig a mosquito net and you have no problem sleeping.
Do you have
Right.
aircon? Do you have aircon there, or do you just use
No.
fan?
There's no air con, just fan.
No.
Oh God, I would have fucking died.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm sitting upstairs here, and I got a big fan. We helped
And the
me and
mosquitoes
the
aren't, they're not bad.
me and the
during day, right?
father-in-law. Me and the father-in-law. I got to call him Papa now. He's 5 years younger than me, but it's nice, man. I mean, believe me, Gary. If it weren't nice, if I didn't think it was, I'd be bitching. And you don't hear me bitching. Oh, now where'd you go?
I remember, I mean, all the times when I was in Tagaytay or Olongapo and Angeles and in Manila, you know, I wasn't really bothered by mosquitoes at all. The only was when I went to Boracay and stuff like that, then it was more mosquito heaven.
My experience out there in Abonga, that the house is like right across the street from the lake, and in no way it's like Western Street, mind you, but we had a mosquito net there, and no problem. But if you don't, I have a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law that built houses near where our land is, and it is mosquito freaking heaven over there. I mean, if you don't have a mosquito net, your skin is gonna be connected by lumps.
Now, did they not bother your wife or your son?
What's that?
Do the mosquitoes not bother your wife or your son?
No, nobody. Unless you're from the West, nobody speaks
Yeah,
of them.
I know. It's something about our foreign blood, man.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's just part of life,
I have to
It-
say, though, some of the worst fucking place I've been in my life when it was with mosquitoes and shit, that was fucking Florida, man. I mean, in Orlando and down at Marco Islands and shit like that. Oh my fucking Buddha.
in shit.
God.
My ex-wife's father said that Florida has every bug known to man. And I was oh my god, he put in a pool at the house they were in, and she's 90 now. He died. He was 86, and it was so peaceful. But as you're sitting there and the sun's warming it up, you start hearing this popping by the soffits. All this metal. Like, what the hell is that?
We rented a house on a golf course on a lake just outside Orlando, and every fucking garden and everything, we were sitting in this like cage of netting and shit. I mean, it was fucking terrible. I've never been bitten so much in my entire life.
Yeah. Dennis, are you going to go to the Philippines soon? That's the question that we all like to hear.
The question is that I thought the Baconator was ready packed to go to Naga.
You know what, Gear? He's like that Secchi's beer commercial. He's like that guy. Tony, international man of mystery or something. Oh my God!
What is Ronald saying?
Okay, so Ronald, what's at the Municipal Center in San Francisco? What's happening there?
We were talking about the location.
No.
Okay.
And,
he's back.
If they have two of them, I ain't shitting you. It's near the coast of where the lake goes into, merges with the ocean. Because that Francois guy likes to be called Frank, even though he spells it Francois. He had a restaurant, and he had a video one time of this American guy retired off as a major or something from the army, and he interviewed him. They went to the local 7-Eleven, got a beer and all this shit, and that guy lived in San Francisco. That's why it always stuck in my mind.
Hey Tony, do you have any Americans or any expats or anything in your neighborhood at all, or have you?
I think I am it, but I did notice a guy yesterday. I don't know what country he's from. I didn't say anything to him, but he's one of these missionaries, and he's helping a fan. He's staying down the alley, the walkway here with the family. I didn't speak to him in detail, but I hardly see a foreigner here.
So since you arrived to Butuan, you have hardly seen any foreigners at all.
Yeah, maybe when we were out the other day, I saw maybe two.
How far are you located from the city center of Butuan, where there are restaurants and shopping malls?
We right here where we are taking a trike ride. They call them motors. We are it probably a 8-minute ride, something like that. It's not far.
So you're only about 3 miles, maybe 3-4 miles from the city center?
Not even that. I don't. It's under a mile. I know that.
Under a mile. Okay.
Where I'm staying right now, this squatter area, the land we have isn't, and that's outside the. It's not very populated right now, but the ride from here to there is probably 10 minutes at the most.
Do you go into town often, or?
Not really, not yet. I've been there twice. I had a Odyssey. I had an issue with the Western Union people that really pissed me off. But
where do you go? Where do you go and do your food shopping and stuff? Is there any sort of? Is it just like a local shop close by, or you don't go into any of the malls or anything?
No, I haven't been. We haven't. I haven't personally been into any of the malls yet. There are, of course, there are sorry stores, and then you have the mid-range grocery one. You know, you're not going to pay as much.
You're not going to pay as much.
You're not going to pay as much as you would as you would at the mall. You know, the
Do you have
malls.
like a vegetable market, meat market, and a wet market close by for
Yep.
fish and meat and stuff?
Yeah, we haven't been there yet, but that's another video for sure. I got to tell you, man. I mean, from being from the West, you look at this stuff, and I'm accustomed to it because I've been around poor people and people with money all my life. So I don't think anything of any of this, any of these folks, and outwardly they don't let it bother them like we would, you know.
So how has
And,
your digestive system settled in the months after you got down to Butuan? You know, have you avoided getting any of their any shits and stuff like that? Have you been?
I don't like squatting over that bowl, man. I need a seat to rest my ass on. But it is, I hate that saying. It is what it is. It just is. I mean, people people aren't very ashamed of how they have to live. It's just an acceptable way of life here.
No, but I'm saying you haven't gotten any because of the water or the food or anything. You haven't got
Oh,
any bad stomach since you arrived there.
no, and no, I haven't. But I nobody was awake. I get up at 7 a.m. They go, "Oh, you're up so early." That's not. But I went in. I there was no water in the water cooler, so I go over to this other room, and I'm thinking, well, there's one right there, And I dump some in the glass and I drink it. Then my wife says, "Oh, that's the water from. That's the untreated water."
It's the tub.
Oh, I said, "Shit, man,"
That's
So,
why I say get that Hep A B shot just in case you fuck up and drink some of that water.
well, I was laxing on my apple cider vinegar there, and it was showing. So I'm back on that bottle. I showed it to my wife. She said, "I don't think we have it here." I said, "Trust me, you got it. You got some brand of it somewhere." I said, "See what it says on here with the mother. You got to have that on there." I'm trying to explain this to the mother-in-law and everybody here that eats all that rice. If they want to make themselves healthier or make their liver healthier, they need to take this.
Hey, Ronald, my brother. I thought
Yes.
I thought I would see you standing on your head in doing up, boxes to ship all your shit down to Miss Cavita. I thought you were sort of on the way to the airport soon.
Not yet, young man. I gotta wait a couple of months
Oh, okay.
because my logic is no vax, no entry, no quarantine, double vax, entry, negative test, no entry.
Wait.
So you're thinking more about May?
They should get to the point where they say, well, if we letting foreigners in fully vaccinated with no quarantine, and if a foreigner comes in with a negative test, why can't he come in? He has to be vaccinated? It don't make sense.
No, I mean I understand. You haven't had yours, have you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's why you are waiting. Yeah. Then
It's going to happen.
You probably have to wait till after the election in May then.
Because it only makes sense to me, but who am I?
Yeah. Well, what makes sense? What makes sense to us doesn't naturally make sense in the Philippines.
Nope. I mean, come on. I'm just gonna hold out because I know it's coming, Gare.
yeah, it's probably okay to hold back a few months anyway, because you never know if they change their mind or rules or anything there. So
So,
Because, go ahead, Tony.
you know what? It's been this 2 weeks now since I've been on a live stream. You know what it feels like to me is it feels like we're a bunch of foster children that got separated. Now that I'm over here, because JB's on the same time zone, I'm on a different, I'm on a different one than she and I are on different ones. Michael too, but it just feels like we were separated.
We was.
Yeah, and well, I ain't saying almost, but almost as much as I missed everyone here, like I missed my son.
All right.
I love the company we have, and we have a pretty good.
well, you see, Tony, the good news is we are all connected again now. So 2 weeks of separation is
Yeah,
just made me miss you even more.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
So, but don't get too high on that, because the internet changes here like the stock market, up and down, up and down. So let's just thank God we have the reception we have.
Your reception now is fine.
$12 a month, brother. I can't beat it.
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't.
I pay $79 in America for internet. So
I pay 50.
yeah, $12. Well, I'll take the bad with the good on $12.
So, is it anything immediately that you are missing now after being there a month from the States?
No.
Nothing, nada.
No, I'm not missing anything.
No
Nothing.
food, no nothing.
No, they got a fish here called butloy, Kiko butloy, pronunciation.
What?
Fish butloy. They're pretty meaty. These fish aren't that big, but they got good meat inside of them. Like eating chicken.
Damn. Like buffalo? I mean, like catfish?
Yeah, it's oh my
buffalo
God.
fish.
I had tilapia here. And tilapia, the way it tasted to me was it felt like somebody took this meat and soaked it in water. That's what tilapia was. My experience so far.
Tilapia is tasteless. It's like whitefish. It's fucking tasteless.
That's like I was saying. I mean, it was like a wash rag. It's just had water on it. But
have you had any nice sisig or chicken adobo yet?
Yeah. I have had the other night we had chicken, rotisserie chicken. We would call it.
That's nice. Yeah. Have you had any? Have you had any sisig?
Any what?
Sisig.
No.
That's my favorite.
I'm easing myself. I'm easing myself into this cuisine here. I almost shit myself twice already. So,
are you just on rice now, or do you get potatoes there as well?
I have seen no potatoes. I think potatoes would be a sin here. I don't know, but I think my cries about rice would fall on deaf ears. But I don't. I ingest very little of this. Because I know what it'll do.
Have you been into Butuan yet? Just to have like a meal at a proper Western restaurant yet, or?
No. Well, we went to Jollibee. That's just. I'm just saying, Jollibee after my when I was at the, what do you call it there? Can't even, immigration.
Yeah.
I did a little filming when I came out, and then we walked Jollibee up the block from where we were, up the street. I have 5 more videos to put on there. So maybe I'll get them out. I've been kind of lazy here, just enjoying that there's no. I'm
Tony,
telling you, oh,
Tony, after 2.5 years not seeing your wife, I'm surprised that you haven't been busier and are back on internet already.
oh, I can't. I don't kiss and tell now.
No, okay. Because I know when brother Ronald gets down, we probably won't see him for about a couple of months.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the beauty pageant.
Yeah, beauty.
I think Ronald will be on his second mattress before he gets back on YouTube again.
I told you guys, I'm doing a white version of Ronald today, lounging in the bed. It's inspiring, what I've always said, that the day I see him not in the bed talking, I'm thinking there's something wrong.
Well, no, when you don't see him in bed, he's out driving Uber.
Yeah. Well, around here, I don't know, buddy. You don't want to.
Oh, I won't be driving there.
I'm not saying that may never be, but the problem, if I have a Baja, an Indian vehicle, a tuk-tuk kind of thing, is driving here goes against everything you've ever learned in the West.
How do you get around, Tony? Do you have a bike?
No, I don't. There are a lot. They call them motors here. They're trikes with the enclosures. And this city's got.
No, I know those. But I mean, personally, do you have any? Do you have like a motorbike or a moped or anything?
No, way too early for that kind of thing. No, I don't. I don't have that. After I come back after my next trip home, the forever one, maybe then. But first things first with the house, where we'll have it, and how much it'll cost and all that stuff. I'm not going to really do anything like that until I'm, here on.
Anyway, you'd be safer at the over age now. It's safer having a car anyway, because fucking the mopeds is just
20,
waiting to happen.
At 10 peso a ride, what is that, Ronald? 10 pesos like
20 cents.
Like a 20 cents.
20 cents here. And for 20 cents, I can get a ride from here over to Gaisano or SM or Robinson's. I mean, when they drive by you, you'll tell them, hey, where are you going? You tell them, hey, you're going by whatever, Gaisano, and they shake their head and keep going. It's not everybody is going to the same destination, so you might have to wait a little bit, but not very long, because the streets are flooded with trikes.
It's just like this over whatever the dude up in Subic in Angeles now, over Stay Road or whatever. He when he needs a car, he rents one with a driver, or if not, he just have a trike driver.
There go Jonah.
What I might be, I get the father-in-law here. They want me to call him Papa. He's 5 years younger than me. When they go to the wet market in the morning, sometimes he doesn't have a driver's license, and sometimes that's the only way of him getting there is this beat up little scooter combo thing he's got. But in the future, if my house is built near my brother and sister-in-law's house, I could do that because there's nobody on the streets. But other than that, I can get them to where they need to get to pick up the trikes. But I am no way will I ever feel comfortable driving every minute of the day here.
So what's a typical day for you now, Tony? when you're hanging there with the family? You get up in the morning, and what's the ritual? I mean, what is a typical day for you?
I eat breakfast like always, and if we've got some business to do, then we go out. If not, we lounge. You know, this heat. I don't mind the heat. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, but you when your day is over, when the sun's setting, you're ready to go. You're ready to sleep because it takes a lot out of you. But hey, you're up north from me there, Jonah. It this for February. I've never spent a January or February in 85-degree weather before, Fahrenheit.
Do you do any trips down to the beach in the weekends or something like
Uh,
that?
not lately because every day there's like a 70% or greater chance of rain. So
Oh, okay.
we haven't gone. Yeah, we haven't done that yet. We're gonna do that, but when we do that, guess who's paying for the ride? Yeah,
So
that's just understood.
if you're going to the province, like an hour and a half out of Putoland, how long are you going for then? Just a day trip, or are you going to stay for a few nights there, or
Uh, a couple of days.
a
It
couple of days?
depends. The only thing bad about uh, there in the province, the countryside, we would call it, is that um, everybody burns wood, and because they're kind of in this valley-ish type thing area, the smoke really doesn't go anywhere. For you know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
all of it rises into the sky, and it feels like you're breathing. Like if a house is on fire and you
So
tried to go in it.
it's like California during a major fire.
Hmm. Yep. I like the area. I prefer that area, but the only thing that keeps me to say no is the burning of wood like that. It's that the smoke is thick,
You got
and
any tips?
if you got 500 people, 500 families in this general area, uh, every one of them's burning it.
Do you have any pets at the house? Do you have any dogs or anything?
Nah, my wife did have a dog with my Teddy. His name was. I don't know where he's at. I think he's probably dead. People here, a puppy's a cute little thing, but when they get older, they're kind of neglected and forgotten.
Because I
So,
can't, like after all the time online with you now, I haven't really heard any roosters either.
well, they were here a while before you came on. Ask Kiko. They were, but I make noise back to them. I go, and I got the neighbors. Mommy, what was that? Oh, that's that guy over there. You know.
And how is your neighbors when it comes to karaoke machines?
They got one guy that cranks it back here in back of us. Uh, he ain't that bad. The music he plays I like, but I really haven't had a sleepless night because of it. People in this general area I'm in right now seem to be pretty respectful of noise and whatever.
So what's the longest stint you have had in that area before, Tony?
A month.
Oh, a month. It's been the
Yeah,
longest.
yeah. I've been well, every time I'm here, I spend a month. Now it will be 5 months or 6. I got to go
So the
home for my.
locals, so the locals are getting to know you a bit better.
Yeah, you're in the general area here. Yeah, they love to talk to you. I had this little kid. I had this kid. I don't know how much English he knew, but he was pointing to my turkey neck here. You know, he's examining me. I don't think he realizes that I'm an old guy, but
So you haven't been out scouting for me yet, Tony. You haven't found me a 30 plus Jonah in your local area yet.
No, I got a sister-in-law here that's got a little kid. She's 32. I could ask her. I've never even thought of you.
Well,
Yeah.
you forgotten about me already? Fuck.
Well, you know what, you know what? For me, I just have been enjoying. As a matter of fact, when I loaded this video from my camera, I forgot how to do it, and I'm going, man. Well, that'll help.
See, I thought you were my brother. I thought
like
you were
what,
my
2 weeks?
brother. I thought you were out, hunting women for me.
Well, I'll have to do that incognito, But if you give me, if you send me a photograph, I'll print them up and
Put them on the put them on the local sari stores.
Yeah, post them. Yeah, foreigner looking for wife, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like one of those wanted posters.
Yeah, exactly. Except, and I'll say people long in the tooth need not apply.
Yeah. And then you could put like reward 5,000 peso.
Yeah, I'm the pimp. Yeah. I get 5,000 peso to make this happen. So what's been happening in the Western world there, over there by you? Are people or anyone out there? Are people loving their freedom again?
Oh yeah, everything is open here now. Everything is fine. Everybody have just come to the conclusion. We just have to live with it. It's just like a flu or a cold with a different name, and everybody just gets on with everything here at the moment now.
Are
Yeah,
they doing tests before airline flights, even domestic flights in England?
No,
Are they
no,
still
not anymore.
requiring tests?
No,
no more tests.
No, you only need
transportation at all.
No, you only need a mask in a couple of supermarkets and on public transportation like trains and on airplanes, but there is no requirement for tests or quarantine. You should quarantine only if you test positive. But no, I mean it's pretty much back to normal here now. You don't need any pass for nightclubs or even for big sports arrangements like it used to be. Now you don't need it to go to the big. But most people are double or even booster vaccinated in the UK now, and mostly of people who get remotely ill these days are just unvaxxed people, so they can blame themselves.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much back to normal now.
Yeah, I got to. If you're flying over here from anywhere in the world, call the airline to see what their requirements are, because the flight I flew ANA, they required a PCR test. I had an angina test done at the local pharmacy, and they're not on the same page with all of this stuff. And you could be sure you're not getting on no plane. At least I'm just sharing my experience. You're not going to get on that plane if you don't have the requirements. So to help yourself out, call the airline. Ask them what they require, because if you don't.
Oh, Kiko, by the way, I mean, if you are double waxed or with a booster, you have no problem anywhere in the UK anymore. I'm not 100% sure if you're unvaxxed when it comes to if you have to show something on the airplane before you board the airplane and stuff. I'm not 100% sure what the situation is, because there is so many, which is I think we are now up to like 70+% of the population have had the booster shot as well.
Yeah, if you had Pfizer and you got half of it, that's good as having the whole thing. Here, I think we're starting to run into signal issues here now. All of a sudden.
So have you had any issues about transferring money yet, Tony, or you haven't done it that often?
Oh, did I have issues? Okay, not to mention it. I'll go on a rant about that. I came over. I have the Western Union. So I'm like, I come over here, and all of a sudden I'm said, well, I'm trying to send my wife some money, because they said, well, they want me. Well, we noticed you're in the Philippines. I said, what's that got to do with anything? And my wife's they said, do you know this person? I said, yeah, that's my wife. The problem with that is that if it's not this, I'm married to her, we have two different last names, they're going to get suspicious. So they denied me. The problem I had with those folks is trying to get customer service to understand we can prove who we are. When I called the number up over here in Asia, they kept hanging up. And when I called the 1-800 number over there in New York, I had about two people that helped me out. But then other people that they denied it. So I had my son hook up he's on one of my checking accounts. He sends me, he sends money to my wife through that bank checking account we have. The lesson here is I could have easily said, no, she's just explainable to having two different last names. But once you're on that, you're screwed. And trying to undo that, I tried to undo, and nothing worked. But I kept getting these surveys. Well, we still like to know how you feel. Well, really, do you really want that? I filled it up, and I let them know how I felt. So the lesson here is, if your wife's and have the full name, if you're like William Frederick Douglas and you got William F. D. Douglas, you might have a hard time with that one. So on my wife's passport, it said the full name spelled out with my last name. So I changed that. Don't have a different last name, because right away they're going to cut you off. Look, I've been sending the same amount of money at the same time of the month for three years now. There's nothing different in this pattern, But just either that or I said, what the hell is where I'm at got to do with anything with what I'm sending?
Right.
So lesson learned,
Damn, who was that? Sound like Bud. Yeah.
Oh.
Who was that? Sound like Bud. Yeah.
It might have been people.
Yeah, it had to have been Kiko. Not again.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Echoes.
Bard.
Where's Bud? Is Bud there?
3 bars, man. Signal ain't bad, ain't the best, but it ain't bad.
Yeah, Buddy's always lurking.
Yeah, Bud, you're a lurker. Jamie had something to do. Come on up while we got the time here. While we still have the thing is, put here, it isn't the amount of time. It's the all of a sudden this internet taking a shit. That is the issue
Hey,
here.
brothers, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey, that's good, but it's not as good as Ronald's.
On that one, Kiko, you got to draw it out. You go, Miss Jamie. It's great to see you again.
Looking like birdie tonight.
I'll rub your back and brush your hair. Hey, that's a damn shame.
Bird.
Jamie can't get nobody to help her move.
Burn the shit, leave it
Yeah,
there,
if
or
we
whatever.
were around, we would all be there watching her, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'd be buying the beer at the local. Yeah. You like what's that thing on Fox with the cartoon characters where one guy's working on a car and they all come over to a beer and watch him.
We'd be there
What
to
is that
tell her
one?
now. Be careful with your back. Bend your knees when you lift. Give her all that
What-
good advice.
Give it. Yeah,
What-
they sent me to back school.
What show am I thinking of?
Probably. No, it ain't the Simpsons.
No, it's not them.
Is it with the fat guy?
Yeah, the guy where he's like the sanest one in the neighborhood. The rest of them guys come over with their worthless advice and their beer and start drinking.
I don't have
And
TV,
then they
so
tell them what to do.
It was
You know,
funny, I
family
remember
something.
when my wife first got here and we'd go by road construction, and you know how they got the person in there with the slow on one side and the stop on the other, and their job all day is to stand there, you know. And my wife said, "Is that their job?" I said, "Yep." She said, "Just stand there." I said, "Yep." She said,
Yeah, but you got to do that for 12 hours.
Yeah. And if you're in Wisconsin in January and February, it's not too much fun.
Yeah. You're gonna hold that up. You're gonna be going, "Fuck this." What was I thinking? They had the water line. Apparently, there's some road work being done over here, and they cut into the water line, so the water would it'd take like a day to fill up a big bucket, you know. So yesterday, this guy came over from the construction thing, put in all new everything. Now it flows like excellent.
So Tony, can you say Tony and Ronald and Kiko? I got a girl watching YouTube channel here now that I'm speaking to in Manila. You can all say hi, guys, to Jen.
Jen?
Hello,
Yeah.
Jen.
Hey, Jen.
¿Cómo está?
Hello, Jen. How are you?
Gusto mo bang? I'll teach you how to say that.
Gusto.
Everybody coming
Here,
out.
I'll teach you. And don't be surprised if you get slapped or
Yeah.
I only know one sentence and I'm good at it. So Tagalog, that is.
Well, she's originally from CDO from
Cagayan de Oro.
Cagayan de Oro. That's
Cagayan
Bisaya. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not far from you, Tony. She's only about 4 hours from Butuan. So
Mhm.
Yeah, she's west of Tony.
But if they had the roads we have, that would be more like 45 minutes.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could either go around the coast or cut in the middle.
Yeah. Well, she lives in Manila, works in Makati.
My son speaks like that with my wife. My son speaks to it with my wife all the time, and they watch these particular cartoons and shows where they dub in Tagalog. So he knows some words. I don't think he can speak fluently, but he'll sit there and tell me, Gear. He'll say the word. He'll say in English that means, and then he'll tell me the meaning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look who's back.
I just call her for Guapa Buang, which that's in Visayas.
Dennis is looking he's looking for her to enter a wet t-shirt contest.
Say what, Dennis? What's up, Jamie? Did you ever get anybody to help you with all that moving?
It made me tired.
I'm like, damn shame. You should have said it was
You sold your
crackhead
house?
sale.
Jamie, did you sell your house, or are you just donating stuff out the house, or what? What? Nope to what? Why?
Nope. No, that's the only thing in there.
Still modeling. Okay.
Tony, you know you're lagging, right?
A little bit. Let me reiterate. $12 a month. Philippines internet.
You know you're
Check the
lagging, right?
You're gonna lag me. Fucking X you out.
He don't care if he don't care if he use 1 week to upload one video now because he only pay $12.
All right.
Yeah. But listen, this is what happened. I'll tell you how it is here. I started out at 5 last year, and throughout the night it went up from 30 some up to 39%. So in the morning here I go, I wonder how this is gonna work. Loading that while I'm doing this, and all of a sudden, when I hit 4 bars on that Wi-Fi thing, it got it done. I went from 39 to 100 in about an hour.
Damn. Somebody's slipping.
In Philippines, that's pretty good. Oh, you're donating all her stuff, see? She's donating it to the perpetual something. Oh, you hear that?
Yeah,
The guy's got reggae going.
When I upload
Go
a
ahead.
video that is 3-4 gigabyte, it takes me like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, right back home too. Same thing, but Christian, it ain't even worth mentioning what 3 bars on the Wi-Fi here is going to get you.
Yeah, you brag about the sun, so I need to brag about something else.
Yeah, I know, right?
It feels
It's
pretty good,
85
to
and sunny. We know it's 85 and sunny.
Yeah, not like here.
It ain't like here.
Yeah.
You seen that video of your snow on the ground, Tony?
Yeah, no, eh?
I'm like,
loving
I
that.
think I sent him a picture the other day, Ronald.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I told him, Ronald? I said, I don't know how you say fuck you in Norwegian, but fuck you. Because you can have it.
I'm trying to find out.
We're starting to lose signal here.
Yeah.
The natives are restless. I think we're getting the peak hour of Wi-Fi here. What is it? 9:30 in the morning, or 9:30 in the morning in America? I think something like that. Yeah. So far, I'm not gonna. So far, I haven't gotten. I can't even make out what the song or music that I hear is playing anyway. Well, there's a good number, 14. You know what? I kept telling my son every day
Ooh.
for like the first week. I said, "What's the temperature there?" He said, -11. I said, "What's 85 here?"
Dang, it's getting cold
But
here.
feel
At my
this that kind of weather, that kind of coldness reminds men have nipples too. Women aren't the only ones that get a
exactly.
women aren't the only ones that nipples get erect with cool air.
Have you, Ronald? Have you got that cold winter front like they have over in the States now? We just saw on telly here earlier tonight all the trucks which was off the road and everything up in the Midwest and whatever. How is Washington State?
Oh, it didn't come that way. It came around across Denver. It didn't even come across the country. I mean, at the corner,
Okay.
it came across Denver and
Riding
then
storm.
hit everybody else.
So it stopped in South Dakota, North Dakota, and then went down towards Texas. It didn't come over your way, huh?
Mm-mm.
No, it normally always goes
Yeah,
from
Jamie
west
liked
to
my.
east gear. So the West Coast is pretty much okay most of the time.
Well, I thought you got,
Okay.
because you are close to Vancouver and stuff, I thought you got a bit of snow and shit up in Washington as well.
No, when we get that high pressure, that hot air from the Pacific, and that cold air coming down, it causes that jet stream to dip. And we don't get it.
You just get rain.
Yeah, they get rain a lot.
Mhm. I'll take rain. It's what, 7 degrees Celsius here?
Here it is 1 degree Celsius, but it feels like -2.
Ouch.
Oh,
It's still.
I hope
it's
you.
been nasty.
I might have to experience winter one more time if I have my back surgery. So
Yeah.
that makes you guys feel any better.
Over a foot. Poor Jamie.
Oh my,
Don't
dude! I was born to
miss
be in
it.
warm weather. I don't know how I. No, hell no.
How many
Yeah,
years did you live in Wisconsin, Tony?
Oh, that's excluding my time away from the service. Three in Illinois. Probably 57.
Damn.
Man.
That's your whole life.
It's the same I'm thinking
Yeah.
when I grew up here in Norway, how the hell do people start to come up here and say, oh, yeah, this is a nice place, -40 degrees. Yeah, let's stay here.
You know why? They running from something.
You know what that does? You know what that is? That's people That's people self-medicating.
They running from something.
You know what? I really don't
told
miss. With coming from Norway, and the part of Norway I was quite to be in Oslo, in the north part of Oslo or east part of Oslo. It was always quite like cold in that little valley up there where I was from. So sometimes we had like -30, 32. And one thing I don't miss is having two sets of clothes. I mean, in in England, you kind of get away just with a jacket and stuff. You don't need to have all the fucking winter gear as you need to have in Norway. So it's half the money saved on clothing and shoes and all kinds of fucking shit.
Cold medicine.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of
you
putting
did
on-
the right thing by staying in the UK.
It was even better when I was in Costa del Sol when I lived the 5 years in Spain, because down there it's fantastic dry heat, and the coldest we ever got was, I think the coldest winter I ever had when I lived on the Costa was about 12 degrees Celsius. So I mean, it was basically t-shirts and shorts the whole year.
Yeah, don't
Mhm.
worry, Jamie. None of us up in the tunnel
if
here.
you were to come on here without a sweater, Bud might show up. Go.
Jamie breaking off the Tagalog.
Yeah, she wonder where the link are.
Yeah,
The ladder.
I was about to send it to her.
Look on YouTube. It's on there. I got it. I got it. What do you call it?
You want to
Pinned
come
up
up?
there.
Ooh. You want to come up? The avocado.
Yeah, yeah, it's pinned up there.
Yeah,
Yeah. We got
yeah. It's been so long. I just want to come.
it. There you go.
Oh,
That's
be,
the
be
spirit.
careful now.
What's that, Jamie?
Hello.
What's going on?
Oh, hello. ¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está?
Let's
Muy
see.
bien.
Oh, you look fine.
Oh, you're on the big screen now.
Muy bueno.
Are you freezing your butt off as well?
Outside, yeah. Inside, it's nice and toasty.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice
you
and
think-
toasty here too.
Are you finished redecorating the home and getting ready to move to Tennessee?
No, actually, I'll show you what I just did.
What have you been painting now?
We're going on a field trip. I'm working on. I pulled up all the carpet downstairs.
Oh,
no,
have you?
not another field trip. I just get bologna sandwiches. Let's go.
So I still have to take
Yeah,
the staples
that's what
out
you're
and get
trying
rid
to
of
say,
the spoon caddy. But here's the first room. This was
Gee.
where the guests. Yes.
Jamie, I think
Dennis
you
says
can
now
get,
the live stream starts.
Oh yeah, you pulled that rug up, huh? Oh,
Hey,
that
Jamie.
damn padding.
You should get Bud up there to help you, you know, then you get quicker to Tennessee.
Right?
Right?
Wow.
Hey, Jamie, you see those long patches of color?
Yeah, I can't get it up. It's like green padding.
Yeah, that's that stupid padding.
Use an ice scraper.
Or a trial. You know, one of those.
You've been
Mr.
working
Buddy.
hard.
Very hard. Very hard.
By herself.
Now the
No,
trouble.
Go
Now
ahead.
the trouble starts.
Actually,
The signal's trying to start to screw up here.
somebody a couple nights ago bought my couch. It was a friend of mine's husband, and he sent a friend to help him. And then he was like, "Oh, what are you doing with these books?" And I'm like, "You could just have them." So he came back at like 11 o'clock at night, and he was like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" I'm like, "Tear up this carpet." He's like, "Can I help?" I said, "Okay." So he helped me tear up all that carpet. We got it out before the trash came.
Why do
Nice.
you, Jamie, why do you bother doing all that anyway? Because aren't you gonna sell the house and move to Tennessee? So, I mean, I'm sure people who buy the house, they will have their own way of redecorating it and so forth. So isn't it just a waste of time and energy?
That's what I thought too. But with the house being 100 years old, the realtor said that people might want to see what's under the carpet. It might be more attractive for somebody like a builder to come in and go, "Oh, these are the floors," and kind of take a look at it that way rather than seeing carpet that's 60 years old all stained up. So
Okay.
Look, that's what she told me when I had my coat on. She wants to see what's under it, make me more attractive, you know. So I take my coat off. But the floors look nice.
Oh yeah, I was very surprised. So I'll get that finished up and then go from there. Since I've got to find a different handyman for the quote he gave me is not good. So
I mean, if those floors are proper wooden floors, you should just have them sanded, and they look great.
yeah, so I won't have the
Oh.
handyman sand it. When I sell the house, that's how the floor is going to look. They can do it themselves.
Right.
So
I told you to call Bob Vila.
I know what's on that guy's mind. It said, "I'll help you." Can I help you? Can I help you?
No, he was a decent guy. Yeah, greedy.
What's
bastard.
the pay?
Yeah, right.
he wanted to come back the next day, but I was like, no, I'm not feeling good.
Oh, he's warming it up. There, yeah.
I was like, no.
Better tell Bud somebody moving in competition.
He's trying.
Hey, Smiley,
Well,
hey, man.
Bud is the lurker. Dennis is the lurker too.
Hi, Dennis. Hi, Bud. Hi, everyone.
Bud's not here, is he?
You know. Hi, Smiley.
No, you know what, Ronald? He's out fishing and shit.
Like,
What's up, Smiley? What? Sam.
Oh, now we can hear the Tony. Now we can hear the roosters.
If you want to hear the roosters, just tell me.
you know what, man? My one of my brother-in-laws, he has a bunch running around his yard, and little bastards make me want to break their neck. I don't know why, but I don't like them.
Hey, they taste good.
Man, they're probably the only. No, they're the only thing I'm tougher than.
I grab them fuckers, wring their neck, make a dobo.
My mother told me when they were kids, the turkeys and that, they just swing them around. Oh man, I don't quite have the same.
You have geckos there? Geckos, the little lizards?
Yeah, they roam around downstairs, and a couple are up here sometimes.
Hey, those are great to have, man. Don't kill them because they eat all the bugs.
Don't kill them.
You know what I saw the other day? This dog. There must be mating season for this dog. This dog was stuck. You know.
Oh no!
And
Get the hot water.
His shit was about. He was stuck, yet he was standing next to the other one near the rear. So apparently that day, the third arm there reaches.
So Tony, you don't have any rats and cobras like Chris has in Naga?
Not here, not yet. Well, there was a rat.
Freaking cobras.
That other wooden house that we have, all kinds of shit, but they'll move away. I haven't seen a rat since I was about.
Uh-oh.
You're going to Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, let me ask a question. When Tony starts bad, tripping out, that messes us up too.
No, I don't think it affects us.
Oh, okay.
Aww, Dennis.
Yeah, Michael.
Well, Jamie, what are you doing this Friday? What are you doing this Friday evening? Are you going out partying or?
No, I don't even have a car. No, I'm just gonna chill. I'm really missing my daughter. I was hoping she's gonna call tonight, and she can't.
So what's on the menu for tonight?
Pizza.
Pizza, yeah.
Philly cheesesteak pizza. So.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh.
Philly cheesesteak.
There he goes.
Mm-hmm. Boy, until you had one, Tony. I mean, yeah, catching all the grease running down your knuckles and shit.
You have Philly cheesesteak in Norway?
No,
They don't have.
That's a
I've
Norwegian.
had Philly cheesesteak, but you're not going to find that with the dog. Viking, do you have Philly cheesesteak up there? Anything similar to in Norway? Hey, Christine, are you available? Are you available? Are you single? Come here. Come here. I got this old guy here for you. You know, come on.
Smiley,
Come on.
coming
You know,
around.
make sure you. Here she is, Gear.
Don't be shy.
I'm gay.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, that's his name. Shut up.
Where?
Oh, yeah, right here. Wait a minute. I'll blow her up.
Where's Gare? Oh, there you go, Gare. We trying to hook you up.
Oh man.
There you go. Uh-oh.
I think it's a cutie.
There you go. Yeah, her son's a little doll too.
Yeah, look at she's a little cutie. What do you think,
This
Gare?
guy here is this guy's in Pennsylvania in America. He's in UK. He's in Norway. He's on his bed in Washington State, and she let him
Yeah.
a little cleavage here. Oh, and it might sell it.
Oh, I thought it.
It might sell it. Come on, little peek.
Tony, did you tell her my wife is from Hinatawan? Surigao del
Oh, his wife
Sur.
from where? Say it again.
Hinatawan.
Not the one.
Hinatawan. Surigao del Sur.
His wife from
Hinatawan.
Eastern.
Kanatuan.
Hinatawan, yes. Very
I
near
gotta know.
Bislig.
Bislig. Yeah.
You know, she knows of it.
Tony, don't be giving her no ideas.
Oh, I don't have.
Hey, put
Don't be
gear.
giving her no
Gear
ideas
up
talking
in
about the guy on the
Put
bed.
gear up on the big screen.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
There you go, the handsome devil. Put him up there.
I had to blow her up. I had to get her. So,
Oh,
look
no, me.
at that.
He's taken. He's taken.
Yeah.
Ronald's down with OPP.
I'm other people's property. Yeah, okay. You supposed to have been blowing up
People's
gear.
pussy. That.
Yeah, blowing up gear, the most interesting
Gare,
man in the
Gare.
world.
Oh, that way, Gare.
I think we
He is
just
the-
need to blow up Jamie.
She
So,
might
Gear,
be. You never know.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sachet,
There you go.
Shantae.
Hey. Oh, speaking of Shantae,
Oh,
Did you
Dennis is
hear
like
that the did you hear about Tisha Campbell? She almost got sex jacked.
Yeah, what about it? Girl?
You know, from Martin.
Oh, that's a good show back in the day, Martin.
Yeah, she called the Uber, right? So when the Uber car came, there was another
Yeah.
dude in the back, and he said, she said, this my Uber? He says, yeah. He says, well, where are you going? He says, I'm going with you. Get in the car. Get in the car. Then the driver says, just get in the car. Get in the front. And she was like, what? Oh, hell to the no. She went back to the hotel. They took off. And then she asked the concierge, this is the number you gave me for. She said, that's not the number for the Uber we have. Mm-hmm. She almost got sex jacked.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. I saw it on TMZ this afternoon.
That
I'm
happened.
like, what?
That happened to someone.
Happens to a lot of them.
It's
Remember the girls? They come out of the bar all drunk. They just jump in.
Where's
the Uber?
Gary at, man?
I don't know. Ain't no telling.
Well, that happened around. What happened around where I was? Three ladies from I think two are from Illinois. One was from here. This Indian guy, family at gas stations or something. He was wasted and he blew a light and he killed all of them. The only one that survived was the driver because they were underneath the overpass and
Uh-oh. What is all
Somebody
that talking?
hit him. So, but they caught him. But that was the question where what about seatbelts wouldn't have saved them because he T-boned them. So the four that shit's gonna go to the side, not to the back. But he must have hit him real hard to kill all three of them in the back seat.
Oh, that's awful.
That was a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody translate this for me? It's 27 Celsius here.
37 Celsius, what, into Fahrenheit?
27.
How fast he was
Celsius.
going?
27.
27.
27 Celsius into Fahrenheit. That's like in the 80s, isn't it? Mid 80s?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
82,
80
Yeah,
degrees. Yeah. 80.
At 80 feels
got-
like 90 something.
I don't care what it feel like, as long as it don't feel like ice. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. These guys are
Ice,
starting to
ice,
talk this
baby.
game. Jamie, how's the house
Uh-oh.
coming along? Did I show you that message from Smiley?
Yeah, it was up for a while.
Okay.
It's coming along, Smiley. Thank you.
Dennis is there with his eyes glued to the screen. Jamie, he's waiting to hand you them dollar bills.
Yeah,
Get
we
all
waiting
that-
for it.
all the stuff off the walls the other night that you were working on.
Oh,
No, I actually didn't finish that. I needed a break from it, so I did the carpet and had people coming in and out of the house, and I didn't want to be in the basement while people were coming in and out grabbing stuff. So it wasn't.
You
You have
definitely
showings
don't
already?
want no people in the closet.
I didn't even check the
Yeah.
closet. What?
Have you has your realtor been showing your house?
No, not yet. She said.
Okay.
So I'm wanting to just get out of here when I'm done with this stuff, and then she'll show it. So.
That lie. Yep. Yeah, Smiley.
You rained on
The,
this
the
parade.
house would be coming along real well if she had more help. I'm telling you, if we was in a position to be over there,
Yeah.
like
it would
Kiko said, we
take me 2-3 days. We'll be finished.
that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll save that one room.
I'd be in the kitchen going, "Is everything going okay in there?"
Yeah, while you making a mayonnaise sandwich. Yeah, everything
Yeah.
going all right up in
Anybody-
here.
Anybody got any hot sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I can see it now. So don't put Gary in the kitchen. Hey, Jamie, you might as well get some of
Get
these
your hot
cheese
sauce
balls.
with the
It's like putting a fox.
You
in
have
charge
no
of a
cheese
chicken
balls.
coop.
Gary is
Right.
in heaven because his landlord is away for 10 days. So they even told him that he doesn't have to take out anything to the rubbish because they know he's just gonna fucking eat everything in the kitchen.
Yep, there won't be much
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah. He's probably
Gary,
He's probably crashed out on a real
sleeping
bed.
sleeping in their
yeah,
beds.
in a food coma.
He's like in an ice cream complete food coma.
This. Yeah,
What is
Yeah,
this, Smiley?
I taught myself to paint. I paint every day for 8 months. And normally, even if you're professional, you use tape to tape the windows and stuff. I don't need that anymore.
Oh, you like,
Nice. Very nice.
Michelangelo.
You
What
probably
is that?
can. No.
Ah, now we can hear her.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still there. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, hang on to your britches.
Gary's working on 2 screens now.
Yeah, he doing double duty.
Oh, I'm on double duty, just like Ronald is with Kavita.
Oh yeah, you know how we do.
Yeah. I just need to Excuse me 1 second.
Take your time.
Vico Angelo.
Yeah.
Vico, that's a good one, Baconator. Michelangelo.
We had this older guy.
Tony, you're froze up. Can you hear us? You probably can't hear us when you're froze up. Huh?
Yeah, me and Jamie ain't gonna never get a chance until she settled down in Tennessee to get on the X.
Right? Sorry.
I know you got things to do. I'm just a lowly retired tailor. I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, don't worry, Jamie. It's just when you have time and want to have a little fun, you know. It's not.
Yeah, ain't no
It's
big
not
rush.
obligated.
Right.
Let me write that down, Christian.
Vico.
Well, I put mine in there. Where'd it go? What's that? You put that in Messenger? I mean YouTube.
You put that on YouTube.
YouTube. I have two profiles. I have one on my computer and one on my Xbox. On my computer is V1 King of Norway, and on my Xbox
More
is V1
people on the internet.
5346.
Go. So now on my I
Dennis
play my Xbox on my PC
I
because
can't
put
even
the,
put
you
this.
know,
What do you call it up there? There we go.
Michigan, Dennis.
We got a surge in what do you call it?
Canada.
Jamie, Dennis wants to know, where are you now?
Michigan, near Canada.
We're a little further away from you, Dennis. Thank God for that.
well, she's working, so she's on a mission again.
Good one.
He didn't. Dennis didn't say. Do you like this? Would you like a popsicle, little girl?
You sick. You ain't right, Ray. I got it on V1. Yes, Smiley, that's my Xbox gamer name, Middle Jazzy Jeff. I be in there. I hate plugging it up because as soon as I turn on the Bluetooth headset that goes to the Xbox, then the Xbox comes on. All right.
Yeah, me and Smiley, we almost play every day.
I have to buy the game. I don't even have Fortnite.
No, you don't need to buy it. It's free.
It's free.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah.
All right. I'll get it. Matter of fact, I should load it up now. Probably a gang of updates because it ain't been turned on in a while. Let's see. Oh boy, these. Oh, I don't even believe this. I put my shorts on backwards. I'm wondering why my hands are touching my butt. Hey. Look.
Uh-oh.
And my pockets.
That's not as bad as me trying to put the pizza in the
I'm like, look, what? Hey,
refrigerator instead of the oven.
Jamie, you know, Confucius say, "Man with hole in pocket feel cocky."
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, I bet you panicked there for a second, thinking somebody took your Johnson.
Yeah, no, I was wondering why my hand was touching my ass. And you know what's confusing, right? They take the damn label and they put it on the side of the shorts instead of in the back.
Yeah, my shorts are like that too. My exercise shorts. I got an extra small couple pairs and both the
Mystery
labels.
solved.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad my hands got a taste. Because that's just straight up crazy.
Tony like to show you off, Jamie.
Wait. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Wait. That's what she kept saying.
Could you show us again? Problem with, there we go. What about him? I play along, huh? Okay. Gears.
Oh yeah, he's back.
Great
Gary's over
t-shirt.
there like,
Dennis.
hey.
Yeah, it's like, baby, I'm back.
Baby got back. Thank you, Dennis.
Let's see here. Now, which one of these puppies is the sound bar? Oh, there she goes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dennis said. Okay. Smiley likes it because it's a Deadpool shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis likes it because he's wearing it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ronald pressed the
he'll be
wrong
back.
button.
There you go. Oh.